There you go. I thought I was being so clever. So clever. Oh, it's what happens when you don't sleep, folks. Not a lot of sleep, but a lot of exercise. A burn and learn is complete. Let me get some of this horrid sweatiness off. Wow. Holy moly. That is, that is a heck of a workout. Um, wow. So, how about that for a burn and learn, folks? Uh, even with work, I managed to get a little burn and learn in there. It's quite exciting. Moto, how are you? David Sams, how are you? The great Sweaty Hewlett has returned from his day of filming, and I came back home, and what did I want to do? I wanted to get on the torture device. What is happening to me? There's something very, very wrong that I actually feel the need to do this in order to feel like I've done something with my day. Yeah, it's I guess it's becoming a bit of a habit for me. I had a couple days off and had a ton of lines to learn for a big fancy audition that which would be very, very nice to get. But I won't know until like October sometime apparently. And then, so I spent a lot of time learning lines, and then I spent a lot of time trying to actually film the audition, and then I learned my lines for today. And then I had to film today. So yeah, I managed to talk myself out of a couple of days. But I'll tell you, I came back from work today, and I was like, forget this. I guess I need to put the microphone on, don't I? Need to be smart. As opposed to just hearing. There you go. Is that a little better? Hey there, I got the summer cold. Hello from the U.S. We're melting down here too. Ooh, got the summer cold, Tino. No. Really cool. You've both learned and burned. Good evening, Tammy. How are you? Dana, how are you? Unreal Engine feels the same most days. This is timely. Currently watching Stargate Atlantis Season 4, Episode 18. Woohoo! Hello, David and everyone. Blurty Dad, Jake Milne, or Milne. And David Sams is good, so that's great. We're all happy. Ahoy, Mr. Hewlett. I am sweating like a huzza right here. Yeah, brutal. Crazy hot here. But like I said, I just needed to get some exercise. It's been a couple of days, and I was really, really missing it. So kind of happy to be back there and talking to you. Won't talk for long because I'm thoroughly exhausted. I had a 7 a.m. Call, so I was up nice and early. And didn't sleep last night. I don't sleep before the first day of filming. I don't know what it is. I just get so, I don't know, I get so in my head on this stuff. And it wasn't even a big scene. I had like one scene I had to do today. But it was first up, and it was a new director, and you just want to be on your best behavior, So of course I didn't sleep. But I had a lovely day filming, a bunch of friends I got to see again, and kind of sad that it's over, to be honest. That was my last day on this. I mean, I suppose potentially I could come back for another season or something, but so far that's it. And but on the plus side, it means I get to focus on some Science Dave stuff, which I'm very excited about, like building 3D printers and all that kind of stuff. Burn and learn. So this is a burn and learn. This is my bit to stay alive and fit long enough to enjoy my old age with my fabulous wife Jane, my brilliant son Sebastian, and my wretched dog Huzzah, who is taken to. She's leaking. Yeah, isn't that pleasant? Last time I get a female dog. Anyways, there's some leakage going on, which is wonderful. So I get to give her expensive pills twice a week, and hopefully that'll solve the problem, because if it doesn't, I'm going to go crazy. Anyways, so yeah, I came into the bathroom this afternoon. I was like, whoa! And of course, there she was lying there. Anyways, so charming, lovely having a dog. These are the joys of having a dog that you didn't want in the first place. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to my golden years with her as well. Lucky me. But I hate exercise, so I like to learn something while I'm doing it. I like to share what I'm learning with you, because that just makes me feel good. And this is my reward, basically, for doing the exercise. So I come to you live, sweaty and disgusting, just how you like it, and talk to you about what I've learned. So Unreal Engine again today. I'm doing this crazy. I had no idea it was so many weeks. I'm in week 3? I guess I'm in week 3 of this blueprints course, and just learning up a storm, I gotta say. So tower defense game that I've been learning about, I now have to sit down and do it, because it's one thing to watch this stuff, it's another thing to sit down and do it. So I will now go through week 2, get my tower defense game built, play with some bells and whistles that I've been thinking about. Aaron Rabinowitz at School of Motion has a new tutorial out, which sounds amazing about fire and stuff. So I should look at that at some point as well. His tutorials are always amazing. He's a lovely guy. And so so today I learned about basically some more widget stuff, how to end the game, how to reset the game so you can go back and play it again. Worked on basically a health counter that would that could reset, and that could also be re-upped by hitting certain objects in the game. So definitely something worth stargating, I would say. Maybe if you hit a ZPM or something, you get a little health boost or something, or a power boost. That could be it. It could be like just power in the city. It could be some fun stuff here. I mean, it'd be very, very simple because it's a very simple game. But there's that. We're now talking about how to acquire assets to put into it. So right now I'm working with some primitives, basically. They're just circles and squares and spheres those are spheres. Spheres and cylinders and all sorts of stuff like that, boxes. And now we're going to find some characters and maybe do some animation and bring in some more sort of game-like assets. Again, the reason why I'm doing this, weirdly, is I'm learning how to program games in Unreal Engine, even though what I really would like to do in Unreal Engine is make films. But I feel that by getting under the hood, it's a bit, remember those books, those Chilton books that were just everything you could possibly want to know about the car that you had or the motorcycle you had? Oh God, I love those books. So I love those almost as much as I love the, what were they called? What were all the programming books? O'Reilly. Is that right? O'Reilly. The programming books that had the ink print animals on them. Oh God, they were the best. One day I will collect all of them. One day I want to literally start a collection of all of the O'Reilly programming books, because I just think it'd be really fun. Even just have the covers. Maybe just have the covers of all of them and get them all framed and put up on a wall. I need a big wall. I need a ceiling too. I need a roof. Oh my God, I haven't talked to you about that yet. So we had a roof guy come by. Lovely guy, lived in the neighborhood and knew everybody, even knew my neighbor, and had a great chat with him. He told me all about how the original roofs work, which is actually kind of cool. They take these layers of felt and they put tar on them. That's how they used to do this. So felt layer, tar, I guess maybe tar, felt layer, tar, and they would build that up. So they do like 4 or 5 of those. And the next section would be like 3 of them, and then 2 of them, and then 1 of them, and then that would give it your little, just almost imperceptible slope that would allow the water to run off it. And that's how. And then they would put gravel on it, which I was like, why do they have gravel? Like, I couldn't understand that. Our gravel is just kicking around. It's not stuck in it the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be stuck in that tar. And what that does is it breaks up the rain and the sleet and the snow that comes down, and so it's hitting the stone and breaking up instead of hitting the rubber or the tar and breaking that down. So it's actually ingenious, and I kind of wish I could do the roof again like that. But the gentleman that I spoke to was very helpful, talking through it. But get this, base fee, before we get into anything complicated like replacing the OSB, that sort of particle board, and putting in plywood instead. Not even re-leveling the roof, giving it a bit of a slant so the water runs off. Basically just replacing what's there so that it doesn't leak. $7,500, which I think is probably a reasonable amount for what they're doing. But holy crap, I felt like I've been kicked in the nuts. I was like, ooh, that's gonna hurt. So I don't know whether we can afford that right now or not. I'm thinking maybe what I might do is hop up on the roof myself and maybe just do some patches just for the time being, and then design a McKay roofing t-shirt and sell that. I thought I could do a McKay roofing t-shirt. It's like Stargate inspired McKay roofing company t-shirts with some silly logo on it, like we don't just protect you from the weather, maybe it's like wraith proof as well, something like that. And then I would sell the t-shirts as a way of raising money to raise my roof. I thought that could be an ingenious way of doing it, and maybe film some snippets of me actually trying to fix it. hopefully without falling off the roof. Although if I fall off the roof, that makes for great YouTube as well. Anyway, so who knows? My burn and learns may turn into burn and roofing sessions instead. So it's just reasonable to get more estimates. Don't do it yourself. Falls are expensive, even with your health care. Yeah, it's true. It's true, Tammy. It would be fun to be able to fix it though, wouldn't it? I paid $5,000 in Aurora for just a tile roof for a 4-bedroom, and that was 8 years ago. A 4-bedroom? What? This is a garage. I think Toronto's expensive. I think they see you coming in Toronto and they go like, woo. And this isn't, that's the other thing is, I was asking about, I wanted about doing one of these cold roofs or warm roofs, what are they called, where you put the foam down. So you'd relay whatever you need to do to support the roof. You would then put this foam on top of it, these solid foam that you can actually walk on. This like it's almost an architectural foam. And then you put your rubber surface on and you seal it that way. I was hoping we could do that, and that would also allow you to slant the roof and stuff. But he said the best way to do it is just to shove the fiberglass up there. I think probably because that's the way it's generally done. I, being the nerd that I am, was researching all this stuff, and I think maybe this new material might be something that people are not familiar with. But I was quite excited about it. It's basically like a structural foam that you can use. I'm just 35 minutes north of you. They added vents and took everything away. Yeah, that's what mine's doing. They see an actor with you. Let Jane get the estimates. I think they see the house, honestly. Hello, David. No, happy Independence. Of course, right. It's 4th of July. Welcome. Welcome to you, Sentai Ranger Donnie. Save the Power Rangers, indeed. July the 4th. That's, it's Independence Day, isn't it, right? Are you in David's Discord? It would be nice to coordinate a meet up in FFX sometime. Isn't that more of a job than Zelenka? I mean, get Zelenka to do it. That's true. How much was the roof? Gimpy G, $7,500. That was the base. And he said that if I needed to actually change, like if it was a flat roof and we had to change, like and I wanted to put an angle on it, that would that could almost double it. So I mean, as I said, I think he was a pretty cool guy, and I don't think he was ripping me off. The rates are about, I can't remember what it was. It's $15 a foot or something. That's pretty well standard rates. Things are expensive, especially in Toronto. Anyways, like I say, I may do some DIY for the time being. Maybe I'll get the I'll get the tarps out. Start doing the tarps. Oh my God, I'm turning into my father. Okay, so what's going on here? I can't move my. I see, because I'm all sweaty. I'm so sweaty. I've made my phone all sweaty. So Gimpy, yeah, we were gonna do a freaking. I really wanted to do a Damn Dirty Abe's with Lance this week, and then I got these stupid auditions, and then work, which I'm not going to say is stupid because I enjoyed it. I actually quite enjoyed the audition as well. So you have to figure out another time for that. I'm not sure if I can do it tomorrow, but I'll chat with Lance and try to let people know if I'm going to do that. What else we got going on here? Oh, I've changed the camera. Now you can look outside. There you go. I didn't know you could do that. Tina, yes, very good. Tina and Rebel Time Lady are hooking up to chat. That's good. Christiane, happy Independence Day to you. We follow each other on Instagram. My God, look at all this chatting going on. I love it when people chat between each other. David, 1:35 a.m. on Barcelona. I go to bed. Have a nice day. Oh my God. Well, enjoy. Gio Detan, did you watch the Paleo? The Paleo. Is it the Paleo? My evil mother made me watch it. She's a big Italy fan. She used to live in Lucca, and so we watched that horse race. Oh, I did not like it. All those horses falling over and stuff. Ooh, terrible. Rebel Time Lady. Sorry, David. Just wanted to make friends in the game. Oh no, go. Absolutely, Rebel Time Lady. Like I was actually saying, I love it when people do that. That makes me feel very. I feel very happy that that this can lead to other friendships as well. So I'm very glad. Be careful. I like to fix things, but stay away from the roof. Just make sure if you do hire someone, they have WSIB. Yeah, that's our guy. Definitely had that as well. In all seriousness, David, if you DIY your roof, use fall protection. Yeah, I would. I don't just play a coward on television. I am a coward. I would have myself screwed to the roof with all sorts of supports and cables and things. And my wife wouldn't let me up there without some kind of straps or something. I'm driving. Oh boy, yeah, Jo 1001. Don't be driving and texting. That's some trouble right there. On Discord, but not very active. Yeah, I'm in and out of Discord. I struggle with Discord. Anyways, so what else have I learned today? So got the game. He went through the game. He went through what we needed to do we went through what we needed to do to get the game sort of finished up, a little polishing on it, a little bit of these widgets coming up and telling you that it's the end of game. I'm really looking forward to bringing in the assets, and Unreal is just it's extraordinary. But I think I went off topic, didn't I? So I was talking about the Chilton Guide, and the Chilton Guide was basically how you could learn everything there was to know about a car or a motorcycle in the case of my bikes. And I loved it. You could look through, and there's all these. I had these very well-worn old motorcycle manuals, and you could literally see exploded views of everything. Oh, just mwah, great fun. I feel like doing the blueprint learning of Unreal is my way of Chiltoning my Unreal experience. I feel like this is the exploded view of what can be done in this amazing game engine and cinematic engine and architectural engine and simulation engine that I figured that once I've got the sense of the blueprint stuff, it'll be a lot easier for me to get in there and actually do some fun cinematics and stuff. So my wife jokes that I'm a completionist, that I need to. I can't sort of skip a chapter. I have to go through all of them. So I'm plowing through these tutorials, which are really great. And again, I just like what a wonderful what an epic epoch we live in, that we have access to all of these videos on YouTube. Like this is free stuff. This is free. You get the entire education in this stuff entirely for free with these just incredibly talented and thorough and thoughtful tutorials. I'm absolutely blown away. Where is it? Let me go and get, so I can give credit where credit is due. Oh dear, it's still running. Oh boy, I'm well behind on that one, aren't I then? Oh boy. Jim Dublace. Jim Dublace is the guy. He's amazing, and as I say, I'm really enjoying the tutorials he's doing. I'm not going to talk for a long time today because, as I say, I was really early this morning. I have not had dinner. I've not had lunch, for that matter. Oh, I did have lunch. I met my mom for lunch. A very nice day. So I got out early. So what I did was I had the driver drop me at the top of the subway line, and because it's safe. Otherwise, he's got to drive into town, and he'll be there for an hour. So I dropped me at the top of the subway line. Took the subway line down, popped out, said hi to my mom, and my nephew was there, so I got to chat with him for a bit. Interesting kid. He's working as a paramedic. He's a what is he? He's a like a St. John's ambulance guy. So he worked Pride this weekend. He had some some interesting experiences there. He just talking about the way he has to save lives. And it's just amazing that there's this kid that I knew was like a little guy running around is now literally saving lives. It's kind of amazing. How do fish design their homes? They make a blueprint. Very good, Opal Mist. Bring on the bad dad jokes. Whenever you get stuck on anything, we can always help you, guide you. Thank you, Jeff Clark. Yes, I have taken your offer to heart, and I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a little, like a coding session together or something sometime, Jeff. We could like do like maybe a live stream or something and just go through some stuff. Chilton Guides are the best, aren't they? Rebel Time Late. I used to work on all sorts of motor vehicles with my dad when I was little, and when I had downtime, I'd flip through the Chilton books. I loved them. There was a special motorcycle bookstore. No, it's probably an automotive bookstore, but I used to love the motorcycle section here it was like DuPont and Davenport or something like that, and I used to go and get these old Chilton Guides. We have the Chilton Guide for Jane's Muggy, Morris Minor that she's got, which is the same age as her. So it's like a 1969 Morris Minor, and I had every motorcycle I had. I would get the Chilton Guide for. You had to order them in many cases. They were really expensive. I suppose now you can pick them up for nothing. But if I ever got a bike or any kind of machine like that again, I think I'd get another Chilton Guide. Someone should do a ZPM Chilton Guide at some point. Maybe that'll be a T-shirt. I'll do like a Chilton Guide to ZPM cover or something. David, any chance the roofer would accept Lego figures or magic cards as currency? Trust me, Gimpy G, I'm trying everything. I was saying like, well, what about we could do like a reality show, or we could film a commercial for the roofing or something. But yeah, we'll see. That's not a bad idea. Believe me, trust me, I'm being as conniving as possible. Well, North American Celebration Week did begin with Canada Day. It's continuing with American Independence Day. Yeah, it's weird how that all just all slams together into the week, isn't it? Who's the dude looking over your shoulder? Should I be nervous? Oh yeah, that's the Meccano robot. Yeah. Can we get a name for him? Did we ever call him anything? I can't remember. We've had that discussion before, but I can't remember. What do we got? I hope your dog gets better, David. Maybe she could fix her roof. Her specialty is roofing. Again. Oh, God, there's some terrible jokes around here today. I've got a Morris Minor convertible. Hey, David Sams. That's what we've got as well. What year is yours, David Sams? I'll buy that shirt. There you go. Christiane's on for the shirt. I'm currently sharpening about 3 dozen pencils. It's almost as exciting as it sounds. I find a weird comfort in doing some pretty dull things. I very much enjoy organizing cards, like trading cards and stuff. They're all completely disorganized now because I keep changing my approach to it. So classic ADHD behavior where you spend like months and months and months putting things into a database and then screwing it up. So yeah, I take a certain amount of, I can imagine, getting into the rhythm of sharpening pencils. I miss coding. I used to do incredible things with Perl. It might be scripting language, but very powerful. Well, ordinary filmmaker, if you liked programming and you liked Perl, because I also liked Perl, that was one of my favorite Riley books or O'Reilly books. I would check out Python. It's really fun, and if you combine Python with ChatGPT or Copilot or something like that, it is really powerful. Like, you can get some programs up and running pretty damn quick, and then you can get it to comment each line of code for you to tell you exactly what's happening, explain stuff, or explain stuff like you're in grade 8, which I do a lot as well when it's things that are beyond my little brain. Wait, Lady Jane and I are the same age. Damn right, John D. Brewer. I'm guessing she looks better. No offense. Gimpy G Magic Cards as currency, you say. Looks thoughtfully at precious Doctor Who edition ones. Now, Vonnie needs coffee. Did you buy the Doctor Who ones? I didn't buy the Doctor Who ones. I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it because I just felt like Hasbro was doing money grabs on this stuff. Like, ever since Hasbro took over, I shouldn't probably blame Hasbro, but the cards are so expensive, and they're designed, these ones that are designed for collectors so they can charge a fortune for it. I felt like they were getting jealous of us for trading and selling cards, and so they just jacked up the prices on all the ones they did, and there's a lot of reprints, and I don't know, I feel really let down by Magic the Gathering. I've sort of gone back to Pokemon now. I tend to pick up packs of Pokemon as well that my son and I will open up periodically. I think he's humoring me at this point. He's too old for it, but he humors his dad. It's perfect weather for the holiday here today. Of course it was, Elizabeth the Zed. We, of course, Canada Day, if Canada Day was Monday, which I think it was. It's Canada Day Monday? I think it was. Canada Day was beautiful. It's absolutely perfect. We spent the day driving home from the cottage. The weekend was a disaster weather-wise, but you know what? It made for a great weekend. I got to see Kate. I saw Kate and her fabulous partner, Greg. Boy, that kid is cute. That is a really, really cute kid. But look out. She's going to be running place soon. Roofing with a personal shield. Exactly. That's it, Jeff Clark. You got it. You should be doing marketing for us. Ordinary filmmaker Pearl is fun because it looks so awkward, but can do a lot of great stuff. Perl is what I used for way back in the day when I was doing sort of more web programming stuff. When I was doing I know I had to use I cut and paste bits of text, bits of Perl code to create the Cube forum. There was like a Cube chat forum that was one of the first ones you could get, and you had to literally cut and paste the code and run Perl to get it to do that. It was one of the most popular parts of the website back then. That was the first sort of ability for people to interact with, I guess, a film, which was interesting. They went on the site and they could sort of voice what they liked about the film or didn't like about the film, and there was big debates and stuff. And I ended up having to shut it down because, of course, it got spammed once people figured it out. But it was definitely an interesting coding adventure, that's for sure. I could tell you a politically incorrect roofing joke. Don't, Arcane. Don't, because someone's going to get offended. The wife and I are watching Atlantis. You absolutely rock. Thank you for all the incredible entertainment. Oh my God, Bammer's 40. Enjoy your romantic evening of Stargate Atlantis. And of course my leadership worthy performance. Of course, I'm glad I could be inspiring to you. No, thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it, and I'm flattered. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. It's a bit like meditating, doing dull tasks with zero thoughts. Yeah, Tina, I think it is. It's a bit zen. I think you just have to sort of embrace it. Oh wow, the penguin figures from a dog's breakfast. Oh, where's that? Where do you see that? Where's he? Oh yeah, there you go. He's up there. Yeah. Yep, kept him. Yep, kept it. I keep the. I'm a little sentimental this way. I grab the things I can when I can. Bubbles, glad to see you're streaming. I am not a nugget. I am not a nugget. Ordinary filmmaker. What else we got? Rebel Time. They got a classic Doctor Who decks. I couldn't help myself. Yeah, but how much did you pay for them, Rebel Time? Like, how much were the classic Doctor Who decks? Because that's what I wanted. I kind of wanted to get those, but I just felt like I couldn't. I got a roof to buy. I got a roof to buy now. I'm a responsible, grown up now. I got to find roofing materials. Quote the Raven, nevermore. Pokemon is awesome. I know. I love it. I love it. The thing I like about Pokemon too is I generally like the art as well. Like I like that art style. With Magic the Gathering, I find it depends on the artist. It depends on what they're doing. There were a few series I really liked. I really liked the it was the Japanese inspired sort of cyberpunk one, Kazan or Kismet or I can't remember. I really enjoyed that. But Rubble Cheeseburger, exactly. Someone knows what I'm talking about. The Hamburgler. Watching Brian Cute in the Train. Great science entertainment. Do you have a favorite MCU TV movie or TV series? MCU like Marvel? Marvel? Is that Marvel? Whatever universe? I'm kind of off the Marvel stuff, to be honest. I've just been enjoying watching crazy stuff. I watched if you want to watch an amazing action movie, you should watch Monkey Man. Monkey Man is like a crazy sort of trippy, cool combination of John Wick meets Slumdog Millionaire. Like it's kind of extraordinary. And on the other end of the spectrum, I watched another film that I really enjoyed called Anatomy of a Fall, which was an Oscar contender, and it was just, oh my God, amazing. But very different, obviously. Not an action movie, very much. An in-action movie, in fact. It was quite slow. Hey, David, how's things? It's pouring rain where I'm in Australia. Oh, God, I kind of like, rain in Australia. How freaking cool is that? Spinner Breaker, how are the dinosaurs, buddy? I'm back to working on my guessing game. If anyone knows Unity and can spare a bit of time to help, that'd be awesome. Why Unity? Don't forget Unity. Do Unreal Engine, and then we can really help you. Then I can actually be of some help. I did play with Unity years ago, but I just really like what's available in Unreal. And you know what, Spinbreaker, you'd probably be able to find dinosaurs and crap in like out there in the marketplace and stuff. Anyways, look, if Unity's working for you, great. I'm sure there's people out there who can help. But if there is anyone, please talk to Spinnerbreaker so he can help educate the world about dinosaurs with his games. So if anyone does know any Unity, please let him know. But if you're not into it, if you're not firmly into it yet, have a look at Unreal Engine, because I am very, very impressed with that. You and Michael Shanks make it cool to be nerds back in the early 2000s. Thanks for that. Oh, you're welcome, B. Evans. Oh, boy. Yeah, I was definitely a nerd long before the 2000s. I've been a nerd since 68. I should put that on a t-shirt. Nerd since 68. Oh, by the way, did I tell you I've done the Organic Intelligence t-shirt? So go check those out. Go grab those. I did one that's front and back. So it's just got this logo on the front, or a little logo on the front. On the back, it just says Organic Intelligence. So if you want to jump on that, then feel free to. Go to techbandits.com, hit the shop link, and it'll take you there. As I say, I'm working on a McKay roofing one. Maybe it'll be like Stargate roofing or Apophis roofing or something. I wanted like a Stargate-inspired roofing logo that I could put on a shirt or whatever, or a cup or whatever, and I could like a really sort of like very subtle like Stargate fan thing that can be used to maybe raise a little money to put a roof up. So B. Evans, what are you talking about, B. Evans? That's so right. Thank you, very good. Yes. Is it humid where you live? Yes, crazy humid, and I'm also a sweaty old man, so it doesn't help. I can sweat just because I get slightly nervous on a subway at this point. It's just an age thing, an age and weight thing. So thus the torture device. That's why I'm doing the torture device. All right, Rebel Tomley says, I got all the decks too, cost me a mint. I've sleeved the really special ones to hopefully get signed one day. Vonnie needs coffee. What did you pay, Vonnie? I want to know. I need numbers. Let's give me numbers. Mike Damore says, is there going to be a reboot of Atlantis? I really hope so, Mike. It'd be great. I'd be there in a second. It's going to take a fan fiction revival to make Stargate popular again. Maybe. I just don't know. I think the biggest issue is the rights. It's so many people involved in it, and McKay, blaming McKay, MGM, and Sci-Fi, and and whoever else was involved in the creation of it. I feel like there's just so many fingers in that pie at this point that I think that's part of the. Well, keep in mind, of course, there's also the whole the whole movie side of it, right? Because there was originally it was a movie, which was, the idea is, still belongs to those guys. So anyway, who knows? David, fixing fried chicken for dinner. Oh, John D. Brewer. God, I'd love a good fried chicken right now. I started feeling dumb, hanging out with you all, brilliant people, but then I remembered I am a fitter welder, which takes some skill. Oh my God, Christian, I would love to do welding. I've actually been looking into classes. It's sort of hard to find, because it's hard to find sort of just a nerd welding. You're either getting all these certificates and stuff, and it costs, tens of thousands of dollars, or it's like, you can weld these two pieces together and you're done. I want something in between. I'd love to be able to just go and get some sort of almost almost like a Stargate intern approach to that, because I also want to do some blacksmithing as well. These are all things I want to do sometime when I'm really not busy, which will be interesting. So Christian, yeah, you're absolutely, my God. Fitter welding, man, that'd be freaking cool. Those are skills I'd love to have. Our game is has a light year movie art style, but normal human proportions. I hope people like that style. Oh well, I look forward to seeing it. Jeff, keep us posted. I'm always up for a new game. I'd love to learn to weld. I know. Well, Shawnaroo, that's part of the issue. I mean, I'd probably burn the place down too. I'm always I'm always tempted because I see these like cheap welders on Amazon. I think maybe I should get one of those, just like try it out, because just the idea of like working with metal, like the same thing with blacksmithing, it just seems somehow forged by gods, and then I'd be the god, basically, is the approach. All right, Scorpwana says I start with HTML, then MIRC scripting. Oh wow, so that's basically what is it? Discord that uses that? I can't remember. Is it Discord that uses MIRC? Perl, PHP, most recent Python during the time I used to Switch stream. I recommend that everyone dip their hat in coding. Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's fantastic. And the tools that are out there and the resources for learning it are amazing. There's some great stuff out there. And also, like I say, honestly, ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT to teach you some coding, and you'd be amazed at what you can get. And you can tailor it to whatever level you want. It'll show you the code. You can, you go and run it on your own machine or whatever, obviously cautiously, so you don't break anything. But it's been amazing for me. I've had a lot of success getting little scripts done that I think I would still be tinkering with today if I didn't have the help. So yeah, absolutely love it. I've been trying to get my kid to watch Monkey Man with me for weeks. It's pretty intense, but yeah, I think he'd like it if you can get over the I mean, some kids don't like the subtitles, but yeah, it's pretty exciting, I gotta say. What is this? Who's throwing money? Christian, that is very, very sweet of you. Thank you very much. This is the least I can do for all the years of wonderful entertainment you brought us. Well, that's very, very kind of you. Thank you. That's $20 going towards the roof. There you go. That's the beginning of the rubber coating for patching it up. Christian, you did not have to do that, but thank you very, very much. And like I say, welding, man, that's freaking cool. That's some really, really cool stuff. Thank you. All right, so if you like time loop movies, watch Boss Level. I feel like I saw that. God, I've watched so many movies, I honestly don't remember anymore. Oh, I've got one for you. Boy Kills World, I think it's called. Boy Kills, something like that. Boy Kills World, Boy Fights World, something like that. Really fun. Silly, crazy, kind of wonderful fun. So, yeah. I'm going to stay mum about what I pay for the decks. I'd love to get back into Pokemon, though. The art is charming, Rebel Time Lady. And they're not gouging people on the cards. They're not creating these special collector cards. They're not doing that, what Hasbro is doing with trying to, create these expensive... I mean, look, I'm not going to say I didn't get sucked into it. I bought some of those. When they first started putting them out, I thought, ooh, I'm going to get a couple of these collector boxes because they'll be great. But then it was like, I'm not paying $250 for a box of cards. That's nuts. That's like millionaire stuff. I gotta be crazy rich before that's happening, or crazy good at investing, knowing which ones to buy, because they're, I guess some are worth some are not. I mean, I should probably go through my own stuff and see what I've got that's worth anything. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. So Spinner Breaker, Beauty, Blue Skies, Wodonga mate. Bit cold out though. Don't even start, Vonnie. Oh, cold. How cold does it get there, Vonnie? It can't get that cold out there. Well, listen, I guess it depends on where you are in Australia, I suppose. Hope to see you on Tech Talk again soon. It's been a long time, Martin. I really do want to get back on that. I texted the guys again this weekend because I was up at the cottage and I just couldn't. I couldn't get a good enough signal to be streaming. I suppose I could have just popped in, but I just I know what I'm like. Once I get in there, I'm gonna start talking, and we had family and stuff, and I just it just felt weird abandoning them to a podcast. I feel guilty because God, I love those guys. I just love it. And I love being able to talk with them and stuff. But I feel awful that I've not had time to do it. But my son's soccer is every Saturday, right? So I wasn't going to skip that for anything. So now that that's ended, we're up at the cottage. So there seems to be something every Saturday is just the worst freaking day for a podcast, frankly. So I will definitely be back on Tech Talk whenever I can, but that I don't know that I can do regular on it because Saturdays are just a freaking nightmare. There's always a million things going on. If you do use ChatGPT to learn from, ask it a thing, then look up things from reliable sources. Yeah, Opal missed, but here the beautiful thing with the coding is so much about syntax, and that is something that AI is very good at knowing the syntax for stuff. Also, you can get it to explain what a line of code does, and then you can run that line of code on your system and watch it work. And so I have yet to encounter any real issues other than it maybe misunderstanding what I wanted to do in a particularly complicated nested loop or something like that. But I've been very, very impressed with it. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're looking up, like if you're asking it to look up things for you, absolutely you need to verify. But when it comes to the coding stuff, especially Copilot, it's very, very good. It's almost just like autocomplete. And it saves so much time. I mean, just formatting, and Python's so big on formatting as well. I love it. I can't recommend it enough. Okay, this is a guy who said he wasn't going to talk for long. And listen to me. I'm babbling on. And how long has it been? It's been 36 minutes. Oh my God, this is not a short one at all. You people are way too interesting for for me to bail on. Oh my God, I've not said hi and thanks to people. Jo 1001. What the heck? Thank you very much for that little, I don't know, some animated ones and hearts and things. It's very sweet of you. Thank you very much. And again, Christiane, that was very, very nice of you. Always Love Somewhere in Time with Christopher Reeves. Yeah, that was great. That was, oh my God. I have not seen that movie in a million years. Yeah. Who was it? Who was he going back for? Yeah, it was one of those like wonderful sort of teenage movies where you're like, this is the kind of love that I want. Destiny Roofing. We do rush jobs, right? Crystal Daz is knocking it out of the park with his Stargate puns. Sometimes essential for families doing business, doing their own thing. Yeah. Well, what's so funny is, Boss Level is Groundhog Day, so I haven't seen that. Okay, I have to see that. Ordinary Filmmaker, I'm going to see that. That's on my list now. Yeah, that Somewhere in Time was a really lovely, lovely film. Depressing though, if I remember correctly, wasn't it? I feel like it was sad. -2 centigrade a couple of mornings ago. That's nice. Just a little nip to the air, Toronto gets a little colder. Anyways, I'm off to watch Paleontologizing on Twitch. Oh, fantastic. He's talking about dinosaurs he dug up since he's going on to be streaming in the field next week. Oh, fantastic. Spinner Breaker, enjoy. Dog Rocks is wishing everybody a happy 4th of July, so thank you for that. Christian, Bonnie would kill for a little cool weather. SGC Roofing, that's it. Why not a McKay tech support company? Gate activates off-world. Hi, did you try turning it off and on again? While rolling his eyes, of course. All right, I'm out of here. I got to go. What the heck? Now people are throwing money again. Good Lord. David B. My wife and I watched Stargate Atlantis 5 times. Your character is so amazing. Thank you very, very much. You don't have to pay me $10 to say nice things about me. Just so you know. But thank you. It's appreciated. But you don't have to do that. All right, stop throwing money at me. I gotta go. Thank you all very, very much. I will say, be brave, be kind, be brilliant, and good Lord, I'm ready to just fall into bed at this point. Cheerio and huzzah! And I'll see you soon for another one of these Burn and Learns, and hopefully I'll get some time to actually get some Unreal coding done, which I'm very much looking forward to. Thanks everyone. Lots of love. Cheers. Happy 4th, and see you soon. Bye-bye.